Beautiful day, beautiful soul, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. Coming to you live once again from Las Vegas. I go by Melinda NailFanatic, and I'm back to deliver this latest timeless collective channel message from the download series. So if you're here, it's by divine design. If it resonates, pick it up and run with it. If it doesn't, leave it where you found it. Either way, make your choices and decisions responsibly today, because you'll always have the consequences and repercussions to pay. You have questions, I have answers. You can find those facts on my website, located in the title of this live, raw, real, unedited, unscripted, uncut, deprogrammed, sugar-free broadcast, because the only thing I sugarcoat around here is these nails. And after these messages, we'll be right back. Yeah. The following message has been co-signed by the divine and sponsored by Spirit. Okay, so we pulled your first of the Alpha and Omega messages. We're going to go ahead and pull your second. What's the Alpha and Omega messages, Melinda? The Alpha and Omega messages are the messages we pull first and then we read last, because they always seem to put a pretty bow on the entire message from the entire show. So thank you for making me your favorite tarot reader. Stop right now. Stop what you're doing, because we're about to connect you to your angels, ancestors, and guides by having you like, share, subscribe, all that stuff that lets your angels, ancestors, and guides know that you are paying attention, you're tuned in, tapped in, turned on. So now is the time to send you your messages right here. I'm always connected to Love Source God, creator of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be, and therefore I am able to channel through the messages easily. Okay, so let's see. We're going to get started today with the Pleiadian oracles, what's calling to me. So let's get it out and let's get it popping. Yes. Okay. I also brought back the Daily Empowerment Tarot. It's a short segment, one card, quick message. We'll see how that keeps going, or if it keeps going. But yeah, those will be dated and just very brief snippets, so enjoy those. We're still running with zodiac sign messages, so enjoy those. What's the download today? Thank you. It says set your vibration, card number 27. And look at her, how she's looking at the moon. 27, 2, High Priestess, 7, Chariot, 2 plus 7 equals 9, the Hermit. So High Priestess, Chariot. So intuitively, you know how to move on. And with the Hermit, it's like you got to follow your own guidance. And this journey is not always taken with others. This journey is not always, this isn't always a group trip. This isn't always a girl's trip or a boy's trip or a friend's trip or a family trip. This is your trip. This is like, I heard, a solo sabbatical trip. Okay. Set your vibration. Thoughts are powerful. Visualizations are powerful. But what is most effective is the frequency that you hold within your vibration. Your inner vibration plugs you into the coordinates of where your soul and physical body seek to travel and pulls them forward into physical existence. Whether you use, amongst others, daily affirmations or visualizations, which work, if these are not in alignment with your inner vibration, they are like playing a guitar without the strings and expecting sound. We, the Pleiadian guides, want you to start shifting your vibration to the frequency that you desire. Here, in this state of vibration, does one gain the ability to guide the starship of their life to the location, timeline, and life of their choosing. Our Pleiadian starships operate in a similar context, as they are conscious in operation functionality. Connected to our higher selves, our ships absorb our frequency and take us to the destinations which we input through our vibratory match. Each planet and universe we know of has a distinguished sound, Starting that over, each planet and universe we know of has a distinguished sound current that through our experience we can calibrate towards and thus magnetize our ship towards. Note that vibration is not simply your mental thought field, but a collective mind, body, and spiritual experience of embracing one's entire field and physical body as one. Begin opening to your vibratory field by plugging in the frequency of what you wish to embody. If, for example, you want happiness, rather than stating the affirmation, I am happy, which has its effectiveness, go deeper and feel into this state so the vibratory fields can mirror back your reality. The universe will always abide by this law as it begins to prepare you as a starseed for multidimensional travel, timeline jumping, and all the magic that is available in your quantum universe. Know you are the commander of your ship, and the universe wants you to dive forth into the frequency of your soul. It is time to believe and feel. It talks about believe, manifest, time of magic, blessings, gift, travel, stepping into the light, confidence. The part that really stuck out to me is like, feel your way into it. Feel your way into it. So I see different ones live with us here during the recording. Put your comments in so I can give you a shout out and know you're here. All that good stuff. Thank you for showing up. And either way, let's get into the next deck of cards. What's the next deck of cards gonna be today? Let's so God, creator of all that is was will be. So set your vibration. Let's see. I heard the situation. Let's get into the situation, and I'm seeing the metaphysical cannabis oracle decks. So let's see what we have as the situation at this time from the metaphysical cannabis. What is the situation that wants to be discussed for today's download? Love source God, creator of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be. That divine love source God energy, that which is he, she, and we. So thankful and grateful. All right. All right. What is the dominant energy? What's the experience? The experience is initiation, but look, I have it in reverse. She looks like a hangman, especially when it's held in reverse. Okay. Yeah, it's initiation. It's Kadamara is the name. Okay, but the initiation is in reverse. It's like you've just been through this major initiation. That's the way I'm seeing it. You've just been through this major initiation. I gotta find her in the book. Hold on a second, because I want to read about her. I don't know her well, and I feel like she's got a good message for us. It's on page 44, first off. On page 44, the rare healer energy. Okay. So I just heard with that emperor, so like double expansion. Okay, two masculines hitting. I just saw two masculines bumping heads. All right, let me see. Karamara appears upside down, hanging from a sturdy cannabis plant root. This suggests she is channeling through her feet rather than her crown. Her hands are unseen and her face is serene and graceful. It's time to accept yourself for where you are and who you are in this life. The woman is tied up with an added shibari element to represent surrender, and that she is accepting of this period of reflection. Karamara appears when you need to flip your perspective, stand on your head, invert, simply get upside down, and then look at the present moment. Are you noticing things you haven't seen before? You are independent, and sometimes that means following your heart despite what other people think of you. Karamarwa expresses that it is okay to be vulnerable sometimes. Perhaps you are living according to the expectations of mentors in your life instead of living life firsthand. It is time to return to Tisaba and take responsibility for the vibrations you're sending out. Ooh, okay. This card can also appear when you are being too hard on yourself. Surrender brings many rewards. If Karamarwa appears to you, it is time to ask the following. Can I see this issue from another perspective? Well, we have this card in reverse, and the book does not offer us a reverse meaning, but I just seen this. It's like you are channeling through your crown. Okay, so it's like, because remember, we're talking about setting your vibration. It even mentions setting your vibration here. So I feel like you set your vibration, and as a result of setting your vibration, you've been initiated. You are received through the crown guidance for the next steps forward. Okay. And so I see like acceptance of where you're at. You're accepting where you're at as part of it's like a necessary step to where you're going. Necessary step to where you're going. It's a phase. It's a stepping stone. It's necessary. Okay, it's very necessary. I also see that you have surrendered and you are very self-aware. I see that you've noticed some things that are different, and you have taken different perspectives. You have seen different perspectives, and I see that you have taken responsibility for the vibrations that you have sent out, which is also a big deal. Got to take responsibility for our vibrations. So if you've taken responsibility for your vibrations, and you've gained a different perspective, and you have surrendered to where you're at as a necessary step, as like the universe has me here for a reason, like this is all very necessary. And so that's what I'm getting from that. It's like you set your vibration, you're staying focused on it. I mean, she's intently focused on that moon there, and following the guidance that's coming down through the crown. So spirit is giving you guidance in fulfillment of that vibration that you've chosen. Okay. Let's get something from the OG Words of Clarity as overall guidance confirmation, because this is telling me that you've already gotten guidance through your crown. This is going to be some confirmation of guidance. So let me see. Messages for the tribe here. What is the guidance that they have received that is coming up for today's download? We have happiness. Okay. And look, reflection is in reverse. And we're not gonna take the reflection card, but the happiness card. Like happiness is being reflected to you. Where is your happiness being reflected back to you? Where are you finding your happiness? And the pleasure is at the bottom of the day. Wow, that's so clear. I love that. Okay, so we're gonna get some tarot cards and get into these messages. And I just want to use my Housewives Tarot again. I definitely do. So let me see, what is the download message for the love and peace and happiness tribe at this time by divine design. So thankful and grateful for your beautiful presence, for your love donations, for choosing me for your personal consultations, and making me your favorite YouTuber ever. All right, man, I went on to one of the ladies. Okay, so let me just do this real quick, because I had a beautiful comment. I woke up to a beautiful comment this morning, which the fact that I woke up in the morning, like some of y'all know, that is whoa. But yeah, I actually slept beautifully all night. I kept waking up at those weird hours that I'd usually stay up, and this time I just kept going back to sleep. So it was really interesting. And I'm like, oh shoot, the super blue moon passed. Oh, that's what's going on. That's why I was sleeping like an hour or two at a time, staying up ridiculous amounts of hours. I feel like it was linked to the moon. Some of you could have really dealt with that. But yeah, Nicole Christina's like, I want a circle deck, please. LOL. Thank you for your reading. Janine also commented on that Aquarius reading. Thank you for your time and energy. So thankful and grateful for your comments. But the thing is, so here I go on my website trying to send her, this Christina lady, the link. I finally was able to. And why do I find that page had been locked? I'm like, I don't remember doing that. So I had fixed that this morning. So yay. So there's some, that's all coming out during the reading, because something, it's like there was some kind of lock on it that you didn't realize was there. You had to go in, try to access something, and there was a lock on it. You had to do some investigations to figure out how to unlock it. And then boom, now it's open. And you did that. Okay, you set your vibration. Was your vibration previously set to it's blocked, I can't do anything, there's nothing here for me, something like that? My path is blocked, my energy is blocked. A lot of people say stuff like that. Like I've heard people say, I just feel like it's blocked, Well, if you feel it's blocked, then honey, I can't change that for you. The point is you got to feel it unlocked, unblocked, and open. Open roads, baby, open roads. You got to feel the open roads. And we're just going to encourage and open roads, baby, open roads. And anything that doesn't like that, out of there. Out. Anything, yeah. Give it back to the universe. Okay. And then open roads, open roads, open roads, open roads for you, open roads for your spirit, open roads for your physical body, your energetic body, your mental body, and anything that is a co-creative component to come in with that. We allow it, we accept it, we receive it. Yes, 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 yes. I heard. Okay. So let's get into your card reading. What is the most important message? What do you have? You have the 8 of Wands. Ooh, you've launched all these arrows of desire out into the universe. You're getting some communication, some feedback, some information, pulling you forward, launching you forward, taking you forward to the next place. Okay, what do you want in this? What do you want in this? Your vibration. I'm seeing a strong alignment in that, all going towards the same goal. Ain't that good? There's a beautiful thing. Mind, body, soul alignment. Okay, all the way up to the 8th chakra, 1st through 8th chakra. All together. Okay. What is your desire? The Hierophant. You want a guru, you want a teacher, you want a marriage, you want big money, you want education, you want higher level education, you want a soul level commitment, you want to commit yourself to the divine will. All these things the Hierophant speaks about. You were looking for a teacher to come in and show you some things. Somebody's like, I just need a mentor. Okay, let me see. What are you doing in this? So what are you doing about it? What are you doing about it? It's the 10 of Pentacles. Oh, and there it is. That's the energy that came out from the gold foil tarot for the daily empowerment message, which I just started back up again. But yeah, 10 of Pentacles. So what are you doing about it? Look at the way she's holding it up. Like, look at all that I have. It's like, look at all that I have. Somebody is spending the day, okay, spending this energy, going around their house, literal or symbolic, praising everything, finding reasons for gratitude for everything, being very consciously connected to, oh my gosh, look at all that I have. And this is it, all that is. So whether this, excuse me, is the people in your life, the things in your life, the energy that you have accumulated, the energy that you are circulating, all of the above. I heard D, all of the above. Yeah, giving gratitude and appreciation for all that is for you. Because why? You made it. You created it. Somebody here is taking a different perspective over some major life lessons that they have received. Like before, you could have had these a different perspective of these life lessons to where you was upset and all that stuff. Like, I don't like it. I don't like, you know how people be huffing and puffing, upset about what they have. I see you learned how to flip the diamond around to the other side, flip it around, see what side is shinier. I'm gonna find the shiny side of this diamond. I'm gonna find the happy side of this experience. There's got to be a happy side somewhere. If there's a glass half empty side, which I've been very easily able to find, I'm gonna find the glass half full side. So that's where it's at. Message, okay. So let me see with the what you feel, how you feeling with the tribe? How you feeling, tribe? How you feeling, tribe? How the tribe feeling? Tribe is feeling justice. Wow. So tribe is feeling like, wow. Honestly, what I'm getting there is tribe is feeling like somebody is getting what they deserve. You could have just, I just see like you're getting wind about somebody where God, universe, source is giving them a paddling on the booty. Somebody getting a paddling, somebody booty getting paddled, and you're like, oh wow. It's like there's a level of gratitude in your experience because you're not a part of it. Like, I just got the wind of somebody who could have participated in some shit if they chose it, but you didn't choose it. And now it's like, I'm so glad I didn't chose that, because now look at these fools got consequences and repercussions. Excuse me. Also, I'm seeing where tribe is becoming aware of somebody that did, it's like, you knew that that company or that person violated an agreement with you. They stole, they did something dirty, underhanded, and now it's coming back like, oh, we caught the culprit. Oh, the verdict is being handed down. Yeah, they're guilty. There'll be compensation, there'll be restitution. It's like that. Okay. So how are you feeling? You're feeling, oh man, finally things are being set straight. Like, it's like all of a sudden now things are moving forward with your different perspective. Things are moving forward. There's something here about the way your perspective was. These people, institutions, energies, experiences where you weren't necessarily treated fairly, you weren't treated right, because you were holding that perspective. They were still getting away with it because you kept saying they're getting away with it. I can't believe they keep getting away with what they did to me. Well, you're so powerful that they had to get away with it because you kept saying they were getting away with it. So somehow you shifted your vibration in regards to that experience. And guess what? Now they're not getting away with it no more. Now justice is being rendered. Okay. And people are not just abusing, taking advantage of, and running all over you. Let me see what you talking about. What's the tribe talking about in this? Tribe is talking about judgment. Well, we all get what we put out. The judgment, what you put out comes about. And also, everybody, it's like everybody is every day working for a living every day. Okay, they're working for a living, but that what I'm talking about is it's a paycheck. Like everything you're doing is a paycheck, and your butt gonna cash it one day. You're gonna get this check. And it's coming in your name, and it's going to either be a check or it's going to be a bill based on what you did. And if it's a bill, trust and believe, they got bill collectors and everything. You can't run from that. In other words, what a person puts out comes back to them. If you owe the universe, if you owe life, the universe, our planet, what folks don't understand is we live on a planet that requires balance. Hello. It requires balance. Like, this is how it functions. So when somebody offsets the balance, the whole universe is very aware that the balance has been offset, and there must be at some point a reckoning. Like, we're not just gonna just get away with this forever, folks. Hello, you're gonna have to answer for what you do, and that's what some folks are being set to learn here. Let me see what you know, what you already know. 6 of Wands. Ooh, like I said, they can look in here. It's sparkly clean in here. I ready to cleaned up everything. Okay. 6 of Wands. Victory. This is a win for you. You're being recognized. It's like, this is where the judge at court is like, this person did this, that, and the other. And then the way they were treated by this other party was completely unacceptable. We're not going to have you abusing, taking advantage of, stealing from, slandering our chosen one anymore. Especially if this was not a human court but a spiritual court, the higher courts of the universe. Hello, you're being recognized. Okay. And you know that because you cleaned up your vibration. That's huge. You cleaned up your vibration. In your vibration, there's no longer focus upon locks and blocks. Hello. No longer focus upon locks and blocks. They said, make a new card. And the new card says locks and blocks. Okay. Because a lot of people's focus stays on locks and blocks. And we're going to make that a WTF deck card. Perfect. Locks and blocks. No more locks and blocks in your experience. You stopped focusing on that. That changed everything. Because the reason justice couldn't be administered because you had a lock and a block on it. Let me see in what God wants you to know. God is trying to tell you something. What is it? It is the Four of Swords. Just chill and heal, baby. You don't have to do nothing. We got this. Justice is being administered. The final decisions are being made and announced. You just keep focusing on your happiness. See, King of Wands. You can kick up your feet now. You've done what you ought to do. You're going to keep doing the things that make sense to you. However, you've done the work. You can relax, kick up your feet, enjoy your recliner for a little while. No stress, okay? No stress. Why I just had the song come through. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. It sounds like somebody's gonna, part of their consequences is you're gonna be energetically, physically removed, okay? Both. Because for some, this is like, what I saw is some people have had access to your energy. They've had access to your energy, but they're not anymore having that access to your energy. So whether that was because they were in your physical face, now they're not going to be in your physical face no more. Whether that was because they were in your energetic space, they're not allowed to tamper in your energetic space anymore. Period. Like, that's done. Those days is over, honey. Dead and gone, dead and gone. That's what I just heard. Okay, let's go into my signature oracle deck and just let's get a little bit more information here, Listener Scott. What else can you show us, please and thank you? Let's get some more. The signature deck is big, just all by itself. This is all a signature deck. This is like probably at least a third of all the combined handmade oracles. But yeah, let's see what is the clarifying messages here. What else can you show us about this Eight of Wands? Show me the Eight of Wands and what you have. This is just showing me like this Eight of Wands is things are moving forward. And it's like the work you did, right? The cleanup job, the cleanup woman, the work you did, okay, to clean up your vibration is what's taking you forward. So if you had focused on where's the funk and the junk in my vibration I hadn't seen, the funk and the junk in your vibration that you hadn't seen. You've been looking at that so you could shift it, transmute it, raise the vibration of it. Boom. Ah! You came in. I love this part too. Wow. Part two. I'm all choked up. Okay, Elvis, have a seat somewhere. Listen, part two coming through saying, Liz, part one, you found your superpower. You began to dabble in it a little bit. By the end of part one, you actually knew how to use your superpower. Part two is where, first off, you say peace to everything that was part of part one because you got to go to part two. And then part two is where you actually have the mastery of those gifts, and you're gonna come into more, but I'm getting new levels, new devils, but it's like you're out of there, you're on to the next phase, next level. And they're showing me like, I don't know what game this is, but maybe it's like Super Mario Kart or something, but it's like when you cross that level of the game, there's all this fancy stuff that happens on the screen, and it feels like that's where you're at right now. You're at this place where you cross it, a level in the game, and all this fancy stuff happens on the screen before you go to the next level. All right, so what do you desire here? You have the Hierophant in the position of what is your desire. Show me, what is it that tribe is desiring in this? Why is the Hierophant here? Clarify that. And we have syncretism. Hold on, there's another one on the floor. I thought it was just one. And so we have syncretism. And what can you do that will make you feel better right now? They're saying keep that one. Good times. Dun, dun, dun. These are the good times. Leave your cares behind. You want to just, so what are you desiring this? That God's will be done. That everything work together for the good for the good. Everything come together, work together for the good of all involved. Okay. That thy will be done in heaven as it is on earth, type of a thing. That God, that the divine step in and handle this. It's like, okay, God, you know what? I'm just going to focus my vibration on that which is empowering. I'm just going to focus my vibration over here on what I've seen intuitively, on what you've shown me, okay, on my purpose, on my path. I have a different experience here, and you know what? I'm just gonna leave that in your hands. You handle that situation. I can't do nothing about it. What are you doing? 10 of Pentacles. You're taking care of all that is. You are your love. Keep lifting me higher, higher than I've ever been. See how her hands are lifting up that house? Yes, baby, you're using your, what are you doing? You're using your powerful point of focus to lift up that which is of greater value, of that which is more desired, more satisfying in your life, lifting up your family, lifting up your household, lifting up your finances. That attitude of gratitude is opening it up for you. You're lifting it up. Misty Blue, I don't feel you Misty Blue at all. Oh, because it was Misty Blue. You're taking what was Misty Blue. Oh, wow, that's empowering. Yeah. Okay, so what I just got was you're taking what was Misty Blue, what was a little bit sad. Oh, it's been such a long, long time. Seems I can't get you off of my mind. Okay. So something that's been on your mind for a long time, wherever it was misty blue or wherever it was sad, could have caused tears or sadness come through. What you're doing, you're finding a different, it's like, remember I said you're flipping the diamond around looking for the shiny side. Oh yeah, flipping it around, looking for the shiny side, the higher vibrational side of it. Where is the blessing in this? Where is the love and peace and happiness in this? It must exist, okay? From another perspective, you're finding that other perspective, finding a new directive, giving the universe a new directive as you focus on that thing with the higher vibration. It's the blessings and the happiness that the universe will bring. What you put out comes back, okay? That energy is here. So let me see in regards to how you're feeling. You have justice. Let's see. Clarify justice. And this is like how you feel like the universe is going to give me what I find. If I've been the one getting my booty panked and paddled, well, then it's because of what I was putting out in some sort of way. A cardboard Lambo. Oh boy. How you feeling? Un Lambo de cartón. A situation. It was so cool. Novel idea. It was so neat. However, that situation just fell apart. It wasn't real. It was a fake construct. This destruction of fake constructs. Wow. They said write that down. The in pencil. Okay, the destruction of fake constructs. If you are one who has ordered any of my handmade decks, I encourage you to write on them. Like, dude, that's part of the joy of channeling these messages. Yeah, when spirit give you something, you might want to write on it. I'm just saying. Okay. The construct of the destruction of fake constructs. That's what's happening with justice. Anything where anybody tried, where you had set up fake constructs or anybody else had given you these ideas that was based on fake, that's all being taken out, removed from the experience. All right, what you talking about? Judgment. We get out of the machine what we put into the machine. We get out of the experience, out of the universe, what we put into the universe. Okay, as you call it, as you call it out, so it comes about. What do we have? Sigma mentality. Okay, and then I'm the, for me, the pretty lie and the ugly truth. Ooh, the pretty lie and the ugly truth. Careful what you're talking about, because it comes about. So that energy is here, but we're going to go ahead and keep this Sigma mentality. It's like, I don't need everybody to see. You could be saying like, I don't need everybody to see, but I know what I'm putting out. I'm different from the rest, sort of a rebel, deeply self-aware. So it's like you live life on your own terms, but you mind the universal laws while you do it. Okay. You're deeply self-aware, and you don't follow society's norms. Like, you don't do things the way everybody else do. If it's popular, that's probably not what you're doing. If everybody else is doing it, it's probably not what you're doing. And you don't require anybody to come along and tell you, oh, you're right, or validate you, or co-sign. You don't require none of that. You're like, I'm doing things my own way. And look, it's working out for me. All right, let me see in the in what you know, what you already know. The Six of Wands, you know that you are being recognized at this point. Um, I heard you know that the courts, physical, human, or spiritual universe courts are recognizing you at this time. So let's see, what do we have? Ha! We live in an inclusive universe on an inclusive planet. So when you exclude something, you exclude yourself from your preferred experience and allowing and including of it. Just say yes. So what do you know? You're being acknowledged because you said yes to challenges and obstacles and things that came in your way, the locks and blocks. And what did? You unlocked and unblocked them because you didn't run from it. You acknowledge that, hey, if this is showing up in my experience like this, there's some validity to it. What is the validity to it? How can I transmute it? What can I do about this energy that I'm experiencing? Okay. What God wants you to know, what the universe, God is trying to tell you something. Four of Swords. Capricorn energy. Okay, Capricorn energy. Saturn, taskmaster, rules, talking about how, I love it because it's the horn of plenty. So the three phases of the Capricorn energy is the goat, the cave, and the horn of plenty. The horn of plenty is its highest manifestation. And so what it's showing me is like, because Saturn, the taskmaster, gives you tasks that cannot be, they're not easy things to accomplish, but they cannot be circumvented. And if you accomplish them, there's rewards in that. And so this is what God's going to show you. Like you did the work so you could chill in Him. Okay. Relax. It's like, take a spa day, baby. You get to take a spa day. So if you've been noticing that you have some downtime, more relaxation time than what you're used to, stuff like that, you could even be, somebody's even going to be receiving a gift of a spa day type of a thing. This is indicative of the horn of plenty that you've unlocked. Abundance, prosperity, affluence. It's all coming. It's all showing up. It's all being revealed for you. What do we have? Oh, love. And this is definitely financial because the next card off the top of the deck, whenever we pull a chakra card or a zodiac sign card out of this deck, we'll pull the next off the top to clarify it. And here's the next off the top. The financial transformations come from the spiritual transformation. So this is letting me know, like anywhere where you felt locks and blocks over your finances, honey, it is opening up. Because why? You went in and you shifted these energies, you changed your perspective, and that changed the universal directive, I heard. And there it is. I learned this word last year and I love this word. Learn this word. Utilize this as strategy number 1. It's called myopia. Hold on. Oh, excuse me. No, that's not what I was. That's so funny. So myopia, yes. Okay. And this is how they want you to use it. Interesting. Okay. All kinds of stuff just came flooding through. So interesting. Myopia. That is not the freaking word I was thinking about. Oh my gosh. Okay. Nearsightedness and vision. Okay. So narrow-minded, blind spot, narrow vision, obsession, fixation, blinders. They said, okay, so this is it. Where have I had blinders? Where have I been narrow-minded? Where have I had a narrow vision? Where is my vision so small? So just yesterday we're talking, my daughter and I were talking with her one of her best friends and clients about, like, people think that they know all the details of how to fill in to make their best life, their best opportunity, whatever it is. But the universe sees so much more than what that human perspective is. And it was such a delight to sit back and watch my daughter use the example that I gave so many times here. Like, you think you know everything, so you know what's best for you. You know who you want, when you want them, where you want them, all this stuff, all these details, right? No, you freaking don't. Because your perspective is like somebody who's on a boat at sea, who's fishing at sea. When they're fishing, they use these little sonar radars. So that's a little computer, right? Maybe it's a big screen, maybe it's a little screen. I don't know. But it's only going to show them a fraction, a tiny, minute fraction of what exists in the sea below them. They can only see this area, which is so large, but there's all that other ocean out there. That radar, it doesn't come up. You're not going to get no blips off of that. but the universe knows what's out there. So you're trying to decide what's best for you in so many cases is like, well, on the screen, I see this one and I see that one. But what you don't know is there's a giant well right outside of there just for you. Universe knows it. It's going to call you in that direction. And that's what this set your vibration was. Remember how the Pleiadians fly? It talked about they feel their way into what they want. And that's how they set their destination, by how they feel. Likewise, for you, this is setting your destination towards how you feel. So there's something here about having been blindsided, narrow-minded. Thank you. I finally thought of the word that was actually the one that I was like, oh my God, I love this word. It's not this one. It's pronoia. And I'm like, where's it at? It's got to be in here somewhere. But yeah, pronoia, where everything is working in your favor. And this, there's been some very much closed-minded, a lack of awareness. I know now. Trying to choose. In the past, there was a lot of trying to choose from limited awareness, limited human perspective of what was possible. And then when there is a surrendering to like, well, this is where I'm at. There's got to be something beneficial to me being here where I am. And I just see where you started allowing that and sitting with that. Then from there, more of what was sitting outside of your screen viewer in the ocean comes into view. That was a mouthful just to say something that came in so quick. That's how I know it's channeled. All right. So your perspective has been opened. And now the financial transformations come from the spiritual transformations. Like you want to change things in your physical life, start with the spirit of it. And it's not just about your finances, but it's about everything in the physical reality. Everything in physical reality is first spiritual in its nature. There is nothing physical that isn't also spiritual. Everything physical is spiritual. Some people have been afraid of being wealthy because, well, I'm a spiritual person and that's a materialistic. But baby, there's nothing in the material world that isn't first spiritual in its essence. It must be spiritual first. Without being spiritual first, it cannot be physical. Get that in your understanding. Like sit and really think about that. How could anything be physical if it wasn't for spiritual? If spirit is the only thing that's true and it's real. And this is the way I have received this. Everything in your physical world today is literally the dump that yesterday's spirit took. There you go. It's the refuse. It's the dump. It's the leftover energy of what yesterday's vibration and point of focus and spiritual truth was. It's just like when your body has consumed so much, you must put something into the toilet and take that dump. Yeah. When the spirit of something has been filled, eventually it's going to dump something out into our physical reality. So if you understood that was true, you pay a lot more attention to the spiritual feeding that's happening, to what are you feeding spiritually? What are you feeding energetically? Where is your energy going energetically? Because that's what's growing. And when that gets full, boom, the universe takes a dump. It looks like physical reality. Can knock on it, can feel it, can count it, whatever it is. But that's how it happens. So there was definitely a need to understand that. So this is what we have for you right now. Happiness is huge. How can you transmute these energies of things where it felt unjust into, this is where my power is in it. This is how it made me better. This is how it contributed to my life. This is what I gained from it. This is the shiny side. The shiny side instead of the dull side. Okay, instead of focus on it's so ugly, it's so dull, it's so dank, it's so shadowy here. No, there's light, but you've got to train yourself to find it, focus there, put the spirit of it. And that's what it looks like, going around praising all it is, and even especially the stuff that didn't feel praiseworthy before. Very necessary. This is what we have for your download today. Let's go into your Alpha and Omega messages. Wow. Card number 21, the world is a successful completion. This is a time of incredible accomplishment. You're justified in feeling joy, a sense of completion, and pride in the amazing job you've done. You've been blessed with many spiritual insights. Soon you'll begin a new journey. But for now, take time to bask in the happiness of your dreams coming true. Okay, that's a perfect bow for what we've been talking about. What else? Dear you, there is a balance between activity and rest, ebb and flow. You can't have one without the other. If you are faced with an obstacle right now, the best course is surrender and non-resistance. Soon enough, you'll see how it is easy to flow around it. Now is one of those times when you must trust the river of your life, go with the flow, and in no time you'll reach what you have your heart and hope set on. Just remember, Spirit will keep your head above water and will direct the currents. When it's time for a greater effort, you'll know exactly when you'll need to work those manifesting muscles. It can be challenging to master the flow of cycles in your life, but as you develop your skills, affluence will be yours. Enjoy the flow and trust those currents, for we're right there with you with our little umbrella drinks, smiling at your success. Love you so very much. Those bows are perfect for our message. This is what we have for your download at this time. So thankful and grateful for your beautiful presence. And press all the buttons, share all the love, and thank you for that. Until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Kamsahamnida. Gracias, later, baby. That's all, folks. And I'm out.